Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth in our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions of the producers, hosts, and guests in the show do not directly reflect the official stand and policies of the management, the network, and the company. Welcome to the program that amplifies and builds power in its network, linking you and your company to business communities while highlighting your persona, products, practice. Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network, now on its Season 2, hosted by Organizational Development Network Champion Madrigal Sandalo, Direct Selling Sensei Jojo Barakias, and Asean EduTech Leader Dr. Alex Reyes, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor, Rolly Pagaspas. Brought to you by Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, Unionbank-Globallinker, Asean Youth Organization, and Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park, engaging you with CEO talks, community mind, feature shops, and the variety of them. Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Power Drop. Your network here to talk.
Good more earnings. Magandang hapon, Business Philippines. Welcome to the 24th season of Talk Shop Asia, the Philippines' longest running digital business show on its sixth year and the most formidable business programs, communities, events organizer, and digital media producer all in one capsule. We are bringing you today episode 6 of Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2. This is Jojo Barakias, your anchor for today's episode. Now, let me call on my co-anchor, Dr. Alex Reyes.
Yes.
Hi, Jo. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Talk Shop Asia Season 24 and the second season of Talk Shop Asia Power Network. Nice to be back, and definitely we ought to give you more powerful features, and you shall spearhead information for engagement, collaboration, and partnerships. By the way, we are airing in 3 platforms. We have Facebook, YouTube, and Kumo, and in 3 major channels. We are in Talk Shop Asia, our home studio, Big Media, and the online channel of Channel 31, Best TV 31. A special shout out to Justin Hogoshon, our country director of ASEAN Youth Organization. Over to
Okay.
you, John.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Alex. We have a great show today, and we have guests that are very powerful in their own respect. So we have Max International is a direct selling company that belongs to the health and wellness industries. It calls itself the glutathione company because its focus is on the manufacturing and distribution supplements that help boost the body's glutathione production. Dr. Alex?
Yes, and we have Mass Home. Mass Home is an online furniture home decor. The business was conceptualized with a vision to offer customers stylish and durable furniture at affordable prices. They are proudly serving residents in all the areas in Manila. They aim to provide you with the latest in home furnishings, home decor, and accessories at a price you can afford. They always carry products that will be the focus of your home's decor with superior selection, value, and quality. Their products are also 100% locally made in the Philippines and proudly Pinoy. Over to you, Jojo.
Okay, we also have for our ASEAN Youth Organization segment the Movers Program. It is a regional movement of volunteers who develop SDGs awareness, entrepreneurial mindsets, and 21st century skills by conducting localized training at the grassroots level. The Movers Program uses a training of trainer approach and works with community partners to target hard to reach groups and support youth collabs objectives to leave no youth behind. Wow.
Yes,
Aren't you glad with our
Aren't you
excited.
guest,
glad with
Dr.
our guest,
Alex?
Dr. Alex?
Yes, I'm very excited to hear from them. I'm so excited to listen to, of course, my friend Doc Lorenzo is going to like introduce the Movers program. So I'm excited to listen to him as well. So,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, to our audience, please stay tuned. We will be back after this break.
Shop Asia Power Network Season 2. Only here on Big Media.
now is the program for the millennials that will showcase young professionals' worth, aspirations, and successes in doing what they believe is right, progressive, and inclusive. Join them as they discover the path to self and societal fulfillment while making a difference. Hosted by empowered and cool millennial Erica Mizon, together with her fellow millennials, they will be making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila. Welcome to Pride and Proud Asia, Asia's first online radio show that champions LGBT contribution and leadership in business and in our country and the region. Hosted by the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce, visibility, representation, and empowerment. This is Pride and Proud Asia. Happy Pride!
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Good more earnings once again. We now are in the community mic segment. And then I'd like to call our host for the community mic, Dr. Alex.
Hi, yes, I'm very excited to introduce the person that will be joining us today. So he is the managing partner in Mass Home. He also co-owns a design studio with Kimberly Mass located in Quezon City. He's a vintage enthusiast. He graduated Bachelor's of Arts in MMA from De La Salle CSB in 2014. He is currently an entrepreneur. His name is Cedric Cheng. May I ask, hello, Cedric, welcome. Before I ask you questions, we will show your video.
Community is collective power. Their makeup determines their kind. Their voice determines their strength. Now, giving them the stage to engage others with their stories of business and advocacy. Talk Shop Asia Power Network's Community Mic.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hello, Cedric. How are you?
All right,
I'm
all is
excited.
good.
I'm
A
excited to
little.
see your project.
Thank you, thank you. So yes, hi everyone. My name is Cedric Cheng, and I am representing, and I'm speaking on behalf of Kimberly Mass for Mass Home. We're partners actually. So yeah. So do we move on to our slides?
Yes. Thank you for joining us,
Yeah.
Cedric. So,
Yes.
can you tell us about your company, a little about the company?
So yes, Mass Home PH was born out of, actually, it was born out of our shared appreciation and love for interior decorating and furniture design in general. Because having graduated from an arts and design background, we've come to appreciate all things visual design, and that also includes product design. So Mass Home was born out of that necessity to provide stylish and timeless furniture designs, but at the same time, it wouldn't be heavy on a lot of people's pockets. Um, so that's why this design philosophy of being affordable, stylish, and durable, we try to we accommodate all of that in our design language in our furniture. When it comes to being affordable and durable, we source local materials, and all of our supply chain is actually local. So that was why when the pandemic hit, a lot of businesses, their supply chains were affected, but us, we weren't. So that's why we were able to operate at the same capacity. And of course, at the same time, when it comes to being stylish, we want to provide furniture designs that are timeless, and basically that's trend proof because some trends come and go every after 5, 10 years. People will have to change their furniture style or redecorate or change their wardrobe, for example, when it comes to clothes, because it's uso. But for us, we want to make furniture that is just timeless and that it's adaptable to any personality or any design style that a homeowner might have, and that it's versatile. In any, let's say, if you're going for another theme or whatsoever, our furnitures will be just right at home with whatever design style you choose for your home. So yeah.
Yeah, so Cedric, I see that they're very beautiful. Just looking at the photos, they really look timeless, stylish, and I'm proud to be Filipino. Just looking at this, all the products have been sourced, you said, here in the Philippines. And so my question is, tell us more about the products and what are the different products that you have, say chairs, tables, etc. Maybe you can tell us, and maybe if there is like a product that is really popular, like a particular chair, something like that. You could like share it with us.
Okay. Oh well. Now we manufacture a lot of sorry. We manufacture a lot of different furniture, such as everything from surfaces, tables to chairs. We even do sofas. We even do wardrobe cabinets as well. But during the pandemic, well, our popular items were actually office related because a lot of people wanted to build their home offices. So yeah, office desks were popular. Different kinds of like sofa chairs to accommodate, let's say, guests when they come over to visit their home office. Yeah, and also when it comes to home decors as well, we've partnered with other like independent artisans. So who did like macrame weavers or solihia, for example. So we've also offered that for our home decor range, and people were ordering those in order to pair with their new home office. So yeah.
I see that the products are really, really beautiful and they're very functional. I see they're kind of modern, but I think they could be timeless as well. I'm for all that.
And the design and function.
The design and functionality is really important for me. So my question is, where can we find Mass Home, and how do we get in touch with you?
Oh, for now we're operating online on Facebook. You may find us at Mass Home PH. On Mass Home PH on Facebook and Instagram. But however, we also have future plans to open a physical shop. We're still finalizing when, and where would that be. So uh, that depends on how soon I guess the economy recovers. But hopefully by next year, we'll have some updates regarding that.
Speaking about future plans, what are your goals for the company, and how do you see yourself like in the future?
Well, as someone who believes in community craft and keeping our local crafts and traditions alive, I do want to do what I can to continue supporting our local craftsmen. Because personally, for me, not only am I doing this when it comes to furniture makers and woodworkers, I'm also closely helping with our Marikina shoemakers, for example. And because I I observe and I work with them, and I get to see the current situations of their working environment and such, and I come to realize that a lot. Actually, this is a problem when it comes to our local crafts in general, not just in our arts and crafts, but also like for example in Marikina shoemaking. We're suffering from an aging workforce because there's not a lot of new talent coming in. There's not a lot of younger people coming in because they're all seeking either office jobs or when it comes to like medical nurses and all that. But when it comes to community, um, again, it's an aging workforce, and that's why we're doing what we can to. We want to change that perspective, and that we want to do what we can to put manufacturing here and crafting here locally in order to encourage the next generation of community crafters. That there's a future here, that we're doing what we can to put these systems in place to encourage younger people to join. And another one of our plans, like I mentioned earlier, yes, we want to open a physical showroom, hopefully by next year, and we want to be able to create more original and more daring furniture designs because personally, for me, I am a fan of different design movements. So not just modern, not just minimalist, but because I appreciate all things vintage as well. So I studied up on a lot of history on furniture design and such. So let's say Art Deco. I'm familiar with Bauhaus movement. I'm also familiar with Scandinavian, for example. So there are a lot of interesting bits and pieces of design influence that I wish to produce more, hopefully by next year or in the coming years as well. Just to, shall we say, offer more options that might fit the personalities of a lot of people who especially want this furniture design is uniquely theirs. So again, and last again, to be able to expand the business and manpower, this is into my first point is that yes, we want to take, which is why we want to take in more, hopefully more community crafters and to encourage the young people to explore this kind of career. And this is a trend that I'm seeing not just in this sector, but like for example, I'm hearing more younger people who are rediscovering agriculture, for example, and farming. So for me, it's like something that I think would be a nice shift, I guess, for people now. Oh, it's not all about just an office job or whatsoever, but there's also a career to be made in vocational and technical courses or technical careers, such as like in farming or in on crafts, making, for example, woodworking. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, Cedric, for sharing your thoughts and really showing us the path that you're going as a company. I'm really very proud of Pinoys that are really pushing the boundaries and really putting our banner up high. And so congratulations for that. We will be seeing you at our panel discussion. So please hang around and we will ask you about your contact number later. So thank you very much for joining us with this community segment. Andre, show us the video. We're going to take a break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
SMEs are the backbone of the Philippine economy. Union Bank has laid down the groundwork for creating an ecosystem helping businesses through an integrated user experience connecting key stakeholders in the ecosystem. SMEs can now have immediate access to financial service providers, points of sale or POS, accounting, inventory, human resources, tax and payroll services, supply chain management, and providing business communities and engagement in B2B and B2C marketplaces. In building that ecosystem, Unionbank-Globallinker was born. It's an online platform with social networking capabilities that help SMEs manage and grow their businesses. On their first year of launch, they already have 33,000 SMEs signed up in the platform. Their promise? To become a one-stop hub for business owners. 4 pillars. Network with potential partners and suppliers from a global network of SMEs. Engage with thought leaders and create your own topics for discussion. Avail exclusive deals and offers from business solutions that will help aid an SME's business. Create a DIY e-commerce shop, linker.store.
I think one major role that GlobalLinker plays is its ability to create a digital platform that for business growth. It's a huge help because it provides for an avenue where businesses can interact, learn, and at the same time expand their networks.
Well, as a social media platform, GlobalLinker helps build the community of SMEs and link them to the right markets, suppliers, financiers, and advisors.
I've actually established a contact in Philippines who is interested in my product, and we are working on ways how we can do that. So hopefully, it materializes.
The future of the SME sector in the Philippines is endless. With fintech, business growth can accelerate by breaking down barriers, setting up important connections, and moving daily activities. success is definite. It's just waiting to happen. The growth of SME filters to all levels of the Philippine society. This sector employs more than 60% of Filipinos. So many lives will be transformed with the success of SMEs. Unionbank-Globallinker will be there to make it happen.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
It's a tough business out there. So many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price guaranteed with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always. Now back to Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Good more earnings, Business Philippines. We are now in our special feature segment, the Asean Youth Organization. So we have a doctor who will talk about his SDGs. But before we call on our guest, let's play the video.
To be unique and link are the special elements to scale your business. Talk.Shop.Asia gives the opportunity of presenting the uniqueness of new businesses, new products, celebrations, learning events, and many more here in our special feature of the week.
So, our special guest for today in ASEAN Youth Organization is a doctor, a biology graduate from De La Salle University, and a doctor of medicine from UST. And also a faculty in medicine and surgery. He completed this internship training in Makati Medical Center. And our doctor is also passionate advocate of the Sustainable Development Goals. And there are many. Well, he wrote 1, 3, 4, 6, 13, 14, 15, and 17. So let me call on our guest, Head and Liaison Officer, Movers Program for ASEAN Youth Organization, Dr. Lorenzo Sablay.
Thank you, Sir Jojo. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me in Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network.
Yeah, we're glad to have you, Dr. Lorenzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can call
So
me
before,
Lorenzo na lang po.
oh, sige, Lorenzo. Yeah. Before we start with our question and answer, shall we watch your video?
I was refugee in Pakistan. I was refugee in Iran. I was refugee in Dubai. And now I'm a refugee in France.
Les gens, quand tu es handicapé, ils n'essaient même pas de voir ce que tu es capable de faire, mais ils te jugent à travers ton handicap.
Haberme venido no fue una buena idea.
Phương Bạch đi, ពួកខ្ញុំគឺជាសត្វឬក៏ជាមនុស្ស
यहाँ की लड़कियां कुछ नहीं कर सकती
लाइट रहित अनि उजियार रहित हाम्रो बाल बच्चा उजियार रहे.
Agama mifumida bem sop na bem bem mushkil na mi khot.
Porque se todo mundo tivesse alimento em casa, ela podia raciocinar. Então, poderia ser pobre, mas teria a inteligência na cabeça para poder sair dali.
Parce que na mukili mutu azwa na mission na ye oyo nzambe atindela ye nga mpe naza mokili mpo na mission na ngai me nzambe nde ayebi.
I've left my husband to be with a woman, and for me that's a huge step in my country as an African woman to do that. I do have a strong voice and I'm strong as a woman speaking for myself.
Nous devons dire au monde que nous existons, que vous êtes là. Et je suis sûr qu'aucune misère, aucune pauvreté extrême n'est pas une fatalité. On peut la combattre.
Mba afaka ihany fa mba tsy hitovy am'le hoe toerana nisy ato iny zany fa mba lasa ambonimbony kokoa zany izy. De tamiko moa ny reniny de fa mihina teo zany any Teliana.
Wow. Watching that video was very touching. I should say I was really moved, Lorenzo. Okay. It is very interesting, no, for a doctor to be a head and liaison officer of the Movers program. So, Lorenzo, how did you start that Movers program?
Actually, I started to get involved in the Movers program, I think last May this year. And it's because the Movers program is an open community and also a platform for youth to be able to inspire other youth and empower other youth as well. So I started attending their workshops since January, and then I decided to become very active starting, I think, April or May. So we believe in this quote that an empowered leader can do more, be more, reach more, and change more for the better. And this is what our mantra. This is what we believe when we do every workshop for the youth anywhere in the world. So when we do more workshops for them, we actually empower them to become leaders as well in their own capacities.
Wow, that's truly noble about the Movers program, no, Lorenzo. And I'm sure you had so much experience with and seeing the inequality, like in the video, where some people live and some people live in high towers, very clean. The opposite is some people live in garbage places. Yeah. So with that, Lorenzo, what was your most unforgettable experience?
Oh, in the movers workshops, actually anything can happen because right now in the pandemic, here in the Philippines, we are limited to doing the workshops online. Uh, but we can do the workshops both offline or face to face and online. So my most unforgettable experiences include, for one, um, like internet difficulties. For example, here in the Philippines, like I was disconnected in the middle of a workshop, like facilitating the workshop for a group of youth. Also, one forgettable experience that I cannot discount is that we did workshops. So basically, the movers workshops are for the youth, but we did the workshop on, for example, on climate action on school age children, and it was very unforgettable because at first I was thinking, how can I explain the concept of climate change, what's happening to the planet and climate action to children? But surprisingly, they know even the fundamentals, what we've been discussing. They know about that, and they are very much inspired to take action for our planet after the workshop. So that's a very, very unforgettable experience for me to be able to have an impact on children. So yeah.
Great. Yeah. Not many people talk about climate change, Lorenzo. And I'm maybe a bit surprised that children that you have had the workshop with are very much interested in climate change. Yeah. So going to my next question, Lorenzo, what then is your favorite workshop topic?
Oh, all right. Can we have the next slide, please? I think it's on the next slide. Oh, sorry, two more slides. Yes. Yeah, so these are our topics in the Movers program regarding our workshops. So from introduction to SDGs to how to be a social entrepreneur, to being a leader, to how you can use storytelling in your advocacy and work, for digital branding and employability, up to the specific SDGs. I would say my favorite topics are two of those, including the first one is, of course, introduction to SDGs, because this is where it all started. To be an advocate for sustainable development, and of course, leadership in action, because this is where you can get the inspiration and the motivation to have your journey, to start your journey of being a leader. Yeah. So I think introduction to SDGs and also leadership in action are my most favorite topics that I always facilitate.
Dr. Lorenzo, my Lorenzo for short. um, can you tell us more about SDGs and so that our audience can further understand the
Yes,
Movers
thank you
program?
so much for the question, Sir Jojo. So SDGs, or the Sustainable Development Goals, or the global goals, are actually a framework for sustainable development created by the United Nations um, last 2015, which served to guide the work for inclusive progress for everyone, everywhere, anywhere in the world. So they are a set of 17 goals that aim to guide development in five pillars. The first one is for the people. The second is for planet. The third is for prosperity. And then, of course, we have for peace and partnerships. So these 17 goals are all set to ensure that we have sustainable development by 2030, meaning that this generation will not impinge on the progress or development that will be received by the future generations. So that's, I think, what sustainable development or this SDGs are in a nutshell.
Wow. So there are five pillars. Yeah. I caught people, planet, peace. What are the other two?
Oh, people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnership.
Prosperity,
Partnerships, yeah.
partnership. Okay. Very much interesting that the SDGs are anchored on strong pillars that are really good for the earth I should say.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And what is
So, please continue,
oh, sorry.
Lorenzo.
If I may add, what is also unique to the SDGs are that they have the principles that guide them. For example, we have interconnectedness. So all of the 17 goals are very much interconnected. In our work for the SDGs for sustainable development, we cannot just achieve one or two or three. You have to achieve all of them. So it's all or nothing. To be able to be called sustainable development for all. Also, the SDGs are very inclusive and universal, meaning it can be applied to developing countries, to underdeveloped countries, and to developed countries, anywhere and everywhere, and more and more. So if you attend the workshop on Introduction to SDGs, I invite you to attend the workshop to our viewers as well, so that we can um, convey more knowledge on the SDGs. Yes.
Yeah, I will be glad to join. Okay. So here it's flash how to join. So
Yes.
number one, no?
So
Please do the honors, Lorenzo.
thank you, Sir Jojo. Can we have the previous slide? Oh, sorry. The previous slides. Yes. I think three more. Two more, please. Thank you so much. All right. So one more. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. So the Movers program, as what Sir Jojo has mentioned a while ago, we are a movement of volunteers who develop awareness on the SDGs as well as entrepreneurial mindsets and 21st century skills by conducting trainings or workshops at a grassroots level, meaning in our own networks, in our own communities and organizations. And we use a training of trainer approach, which is a very effective method of conveying knowledge and increasing awareness. We also work with community partners to reach groups as well from all over. And our objective to leave no youth behind. So when you go to the next slide, personally for me, the Movers program is, as what I've mentioned, is a volunteering platform. So all of us have our own schooling, our own work, so we volunteer our free time to facilitate and attend workshops. But it's also opportunity to connect and partner with other youth from all over the world or in Asia Pacific or from all over the Philippines. To partner as well with several organizations as well, like what we do with IO and the Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park. Um, it's also an opportunity to become trainers, facilitators, teachers, and leaders if you continuously conduct workshops for various youth groups and networks. It's also a platform to have your own advocacy and make change, concrete change, and positive impact in communities. It's also an opportunity to learn. As you do more workshops and attend more workshops, you actually learn a lot as you go through every step. It's also an opportunity to be in a community of very, very amazing youth and network with each other. So next slide, please. I think this just shows us a summary of like how to become a mover. So you can join any movers workshops by following us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, so that you know when we have our workshops. You register for our workshops, and after attending, you register to become a mover and attend an onboarding call. And then after that, it's very, very much smooth. You can proceed to conduct your own workshops and level up as a mover. So the next slide, please. I think this slide just shows the mover's journey. You start as an explorer, then as an aspiring mover once you've registered and joined an onboarding call. Then, if you conduct two workshops for, I think, at least 20 participants, you become a mover facilitator. And then, after that, you can have the chance to mentor new movers and youth, and you level up the movers ladder. All right. So, right now, I'm a mover envoy with the movers program. So, you can go to the next slide. All right, next slide, please. So right now, currently, we have reached more than 36,000 participants all over the region. and we have conducted 953 workshops and counting. So this is for all of the movers in the community. But personally, being a mover envoy, I've conducted more than 30 workshops, and I've reached close to 1,400 participants and counting. Aside from that, I have been mentoring a group of youth as well, new movers, aspiring movers, and movers facilitators in their journey. So how can you join actually the movers workshops? So next slide, please. If you want to join the Movers program, you can attend and participate in any of our workshops at any time. You can follow our social media channels to be updated when we have our workshop. And then once you attend the workshop, you can register as a mover and express your interest to become a mover. Then you attend an onboarding call. We have one onboarding call every month that gives you further information on how you can kickstart your journey. Then you can start facilitating your own movers workshops. You can partner with other organizations as well and level up in the movers ladder. So I think that's how to join the movers program and the movers program in a nutshell.
Amazing, Lorenzo. So this, what you mentioned is how we can bring the Movers program to our communities. My question is, um, if I am, a, let's say, a youth or out of school youth, and I want to join something noble, where do I get to find the Movers program?
Actually, if you're part of vulnerable groups, you are especially more than welcome to join the Movers program. And we have a huge community, diverse network of youth from every country, and you can definitely get support from all of us here in terms of like resources, for example, accessing the modules, and of course in mentorship. I, for one, am more than happy to guide any new mover and aspiring mover from any background that wants to join the Movers program and facilitate workshops through mentoring, close mentoring, and guidance. And in Movers, we always find ways to conduct workshops as well. So, uh, from any background, you are more than welcome to join us in the Movers community. We are an open community, a diverse community, and of course, we respect the diversity of all of our movers in the community.
Lorenzo, yeah. Is there a link or a number to text or a Facebook page that I can
Oh,
click on so that,
yes, we
alam mo
can.
na, 'di ba? Medyo
Yes,
mahiyain pa
yes.
yung mga joiners eh.
We have a Facebook community for the Movers program, and we also have links to our Instagram and LinkedIn. Let me check if I can. Oh, how can I send it? Huh. Can I send it
You
in the
can send
chat
it
here?
in to Andre, yeah.
All right.
And then I'll, yeah, while you're sending it, if Andre gets it on time, we'll flash it later. Yeah. And then I still have one more question for you. Lorenzo, what was the most challenging workshop for you?
Oh, all right. That's a hard question, but I think um, the most challenging workshop for me. Let me think. I think it's also on climate action because in climate action there are some technical uh, like parts of the module, and sometimes people it gets hard to convey technical ideas to the audience, so you have to do your best to translate somewhat these technical figures, the data, or the science behind it in a way that the youth, especially those who have no prior background to climate change, to be able to understand it, form um, their own knowledge on it, and of course be inspired to be advocate for it and enhance their awareness. So I think that's the most challenging workshop for me. and it has two levels. So there's a level one and then a level two, which expands more of the learnings.
Well, in the past, people do not pay attention to climate change. Now that we have flooding, too much ice in Canada or in the US, and flooding in the US, flooding in the Philippines, flooding in other Asian countries, including India, many people are now listening to climate change. So I guess more people will be more open to listen to climate change as an SDG.
I agree,
So,
Sir George. Yeah.
yes, thank you, Dr. Lorenzo. The discussion on the Movers program has been very informative and enlightening, and I should say very moving for me. Baka kaya Movers program. It's really very moving.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sir
please,
Jojo.
yeah, please stay tuned, and we will flash Dr. Lorenzo's contact details on how to join the Movers program on FB page, Instagram, later on before we conclude the show. And then stay with us, Dr. Lorenzo. We have in the final segment a Miss Universe question for you. So thank you very much, Dr. Lorenzo. We'll pause for a break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media. The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trend with Norm challenging brand, paving the way to be next generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas, franchise and business coach Don Sinita, and beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. Jump into the business revolution every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Good more earnings, Business Philippines. We are now at the most important segment of our show, the DSAP segment. So we have our Power CEO feature with our very good guests. So before we click on any video, let's welcome my co-host, Dr. Alex.
Hi, Jo. I'm excited to listen to our CEOs. Kanina narinig ko si Doc Lorenzo. Ang galing naman ng Movers program talaga. Join us. I'm also part of the Movers program.
Definitely. Kasi alam mo, just watching the video, I got convinced I want to be part of the Movers program. I'll find time to do that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'll invite you. I'll invite you.
Yes. Before we introduce our guest, let's play the video first.
CEO is power. More than the title and position, he is a hero that deserves all the attention. Here in Power's CEO Highlight, he leads, he plans, he executes. This time, it's his turn to share his story of details, his challenges, his solutions, his successes. Power CEO Highlight, putting CEO success in a gripping and inspiring story.
Okay. We now have our guest who is in the Power CEO feature. We have the sales and training manager of Max International, the glutathione company, Miss Suzette Bayani. Hi, Suzette.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, Suzette.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's our pleasure to be invited and to be part of the Talk Shop Asia. I'm really excited for today.
And we have also the triple diamond associate. Medyo bigatin to, Dr. Alex and Suzette.
Yeah.
Triple diamond associate, Max International, Mr. Granny Guadamor.
Hi everyone. So Max More Earning. Magandang hapon
Great.
po sa inyo lahat.
Yeah, I heard that sa Max International Max Morning kayo doon.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
of
Max
course.
morning
Yes.
always.
So now
Yeah,
Max More Earning na.
sa Talk Shop Asia, good more earnings.
So
Okay.
anyway, welcome. So I have a couple of okay. We have a video, Joe. I think we have a video.
Yes. Yes, please play the video.
When you start each day, what feeling do you have? The best feelings only come when you're ready. Truly ready. Ready for the unexpected challenges that come at you each and every day. So ask yourself, are you ready for what's coming next? For whatever the next may be. Are both your health and your finances ready for that next necessity? That next emergency? More importantly, your next beautiful adventure? Be ready with Max. We understand that a healthy lifestyle means living a life that's financially stress-free and goes hand in hand with having a strong immune system. With Max, you can have both because our products offer something that is always in demand, better health. Our advanced supplements contain an exclusive, patented ribosine technology that provides the ultimate glutathione enhancement, which is the body's master antioxidant. Higher glutathione levels help to keep your cells healthier and ready with a stronger immune system. Whether it's your next training session, next vacation, or just your next workday, our products with ribosine help eliminate harmful toxins and free radicals, keeping your body healthier and happier, ready for the challenges ahead. If there's one thing this crisis has taught us, it's that we must be proactive with not just our health, but our finances as well, to be ready for whatever the next may be. Max offers incredible business opportunity to share our diverse lineup of products that are in great demand, helping you create the lifestyle you deserve. You'll be able to share noticeable results that speak for themselves to build both your present and your future more easily. Real products that provide real business returns, longevity, and overall success to you, your family, and your friends. Achieve the business success you've dreamed about while balancing a healthy lifestyle. Being part of Max will give you the financial security to focus on new opportunities and new situations that come your way. Build your future and your legacy. Don't wait for the next unexpected event. Don't wait to be able to support yourself and your family. Don't wait to get the most out of life. Be ready to achieve your financial goals. Be ready to be the healthiest you can be. Be ready to have the freedom you deserve. Be ready to live life to the max.
Wonderful video, Joe.
Yes, it's a great video.
I'm ready for the for Suzette and Gren to talk about their products. So, shall we start with the question and answer portion already?
Yes, Doc Alex, already.
You ready?
Are you ready to the max? Are you ready to the max?
Yes, as always.
So my question is, first I looked at the video, and so how different are your products from other glutathione products in the market? Because there's so many out there. So what makes it different from the other glutathione products that we see in the market?
Yes, actually, it's a great question. No? Although our company is a glutathione company, but we don't sell any glutathione product in our company because the real glutathione is naturally found inside our body. So our product is a glutathione enhancing products. It's like an accelerator or booster of natural glutathione inside our body. And our company, Max International, is committed to producing and delivering the best possible glutathione enhancing products in the world. And did you know that our body contains trillion of cells and each cells need glutathione? Without glutathione, all mammalian cells, even yung cells natin as human, we cannot survive or we cannot live without glutathione. Why? Because glutathione is the body's natural defense against toxins and pollution. And our company, Max International, is committed to producing and delivering the best possible glutathione enhancing products in the world. And Max International is determined to lead the wellness and nutritional industry, delivering quality product based on science and science-based proprietary formulation that supports the body, its production of glutathione. So, kumbaga, right now, maraming glutathione na umiikot sa market but it's a different kind because we are introducing sa market yung natural glutathione that found inside our body is all we need is to accelerate or boost your natural glutathione.
Oh, that's great to know, no, that we can enhance our glutathione inside our bodies through the medicine that you have. So my question is, can you tell us more about your products? What are the different products that you have?
Yes, we have breakthrough products based on science, and we have clinical research and studies, and we have proprietary formulations. So, our products normally we have the different type. We have the Max One, which is the pure ribosine, no, all natural. It's more 300% more effective than NAC. So, ang parang once you use this product, nakakatulong siya for like eliminating all the toxin like yung mga poison like lead and mercury. So it helps. Then once na nag-undergo tayo ng surgery, operation, so mabilis mag-heal yung ating wound. So it helps a lot, no? Then we also have the longevity, no? We have the 12 synergistic ingredients like resveratrol, grapeseed extract, aloe. So this one, it helps para sabi nga like for example, if you are a diabetic person, so nakakatulong po siya ng maganda and mabilis, no? And the good thing with this longevity, kumbaga parang combination siya ng Max GXL namin, no? Max GXL, ito yung pinaka-flagship product namin sa Max International, no? I've been using this product for more than a decade. Almost 13 years na akong gumagamit niyan. Nakagamit ako niyan kasi nagkaroon po ako ng kidney and fatty liver, and it helps me a lot, no? Especially yung NAC natin, no? Right now, especially during the COVID, ang dami pong natulungan namin na mga user po namin na nagkaroon ng problem na talagang natulungan yung mga user po natin. And especially kami po, the whole family, kahit na nagkaroon ng COVID, especially ako po, laging nasa labas. Talagang I always take this product day in, day out, no, na talagang nakakatulong siya to protect our immune system din. Then we also have the Max 357, yung mga nakakatulong to, no? It's a combination of omega 5 and 7, no, na nakakatulong siya for sa good for the skin, hair, nails, saka sa digestive tract. And combination siya ng omega fish oil saka yung seed oil, no, from pomegranate. Kaya it's a breakthrough technology din, and wala siyang taste like fish, no. Talagang quality yung quality yung omega oils po natin. It's a premium oils from other countries. No? And of course, yung produkto po natin right now, no, ang Max International represented such dramatic breakthrough that US Patent Office awarded a composition patent. We have 38 patents and we have another patent pending. So ano ba yung patent? So ang patent usually binibigay lang po yan sa mga pharmaceutical companies. But the good thing is na-award po yung product po natin, and US patent is recognize our product that no change is allowed, not even a single ingredient in attempt to duplicate the product. And this gives Max International the right to market the product without any competition. So yun yung kumbaga yun yung kagandahan po ng produkto po natin sa Max International.
Wow, wonderful. So nakita ko yung iba-iba ninyong products, no? So before I ask you the last question, before I turn you over to Jojo, I have indulge me. I have one question. So if I'm a regular, regular 30-year-old or 40-year-old woman, active, and I have a lot of activities, how do I know which product I should use?
Normally, like me, no, when I start using the product, 27 years old ako. And the allowed is at least 18 years old pataas. That's the requirement of the FDA in the US. But here in the Philippines, alam niyo naman ng mga Pilipino, masyadong, kumbaga, mapag-eksperimento, no? So ako po, yung anak ko na since baby, pinagagamit ko na po siya ng Max GXL. It's safe, no? And the good thing, in my personal experience, more than a decade, never kong na-hospitalize po yung anak ko. Normally, visit lang po sa pedya. And talagang it helps, no? Bright yung mind ng mga bata. Yung anak ko kasi may skin asthma siya na talagang sangkatutak na dermatologist na yung pinuntahan namin. Yung Max po, ang laki po nang naitulong. It helps a lot, no? And sa mga edad po natin, yung mga adult po natin, like mga at least 18 years old pataas, pwede po silang mag-use ng product po natin. Any kind of product pwede pong gamitin po nila. Any kind po dyan sa produkto po natin.
So can you tell us more about the distributorship possibilities at Max International?
Actually, napakaganda po ng program ng Max International. Especially like me, no? Ako po, dati po akong isang empleyado sa forwarding company sa LBC. Delivery boy po ako sa LBC. But after joining in the company, no, napakaganda ng opportunity. My life turns 360 degrees. After 3 years, doon ko talagang unti-unting nabili yung mga pangarap ko, nabago yung buhay ko 360 degrees. And the good thing right now, especially during the pandemic, ang daming taong nawalan ng hanap buhay, ng trabaho, ang daming taong naghahanap ng opportunity. So this is the right time, this is the perfect opportunity sa Max International na yung mga kababayan po natin na nanonood ngayon, pwede po nilang pasukin tong opportunity na to. Because it works in all walks of life. No? Kagaya ko, dati po akong empleyado, meron din po kami kasamahang mga negosyante, mga businessman, businesswoman na talagang partner po namin sa negosyo na to. Ngayon, what if kung nag-join po ang isang distributor, ano ba yung magiging mga benefits niya? So the good thing with the distributor, kapag naging associate po sila sa Max, so meron tayong tinatawag na business strategy. So ano ba yung business strategy? Meron tinatawag na residual income. So ito po yung type ng income na pag talagang sineryoso mo, tinrabaho mo, in a small amount of capital, maliit lang po yung puhunan dito para lang kayong bumili ng cellphone na may camera. But the good thing is, no, you can build a residual income. Ano po ba yung residual income? Ito po yung solid income na kung saan kikita po talaga tayo ng malaki. And we have the 8 ways, no? 8 ways to earn the financial income. Plus, ang maganda dito sa residual income, kumbaga like kagaya ko, no? Pwede pa akong makatulong dun sa mga distributor na ma-join ko, maisasama ko dito sa company. So, kumbaga magkakatulungan kayo. Plus, we have the bridge income. So, habang bago ka, ginagawa mo yung business, automatically, pwede mo nang ma-enjoy yung income. Ito yung kumbaga, sales bridge income. Siya yung tumutulong para, limbawa, empleyado ka, nagdagdag ka ng opportunity, pinasok mo to, pwede mo siyang gawing sideline or part-time. So, yung income na yon, makakatulong yon para masustain mo, magkaroon ka ng solid income. So like nung nag-umpisa po ako, empleyado ako, after 6 months, nag-resign ako, nag-full-time ako. Kasi nga, yung bridge income ko, naging residual income. Plus, we have the customer income. So yung customer income, ang advantage po nito, like bago ka, kahit mag-retail ka lang ng product, kumikita ka na. So mostly nagwo-work to sa mga mga probinsya, no? Marami po kaming distributor over Philippines sa mga probinsya na talagang sobrang happy po sila na pag nagkakaroon sila ng customer or retail income, nakakatulong na yon as additional sources of income, pagbayad ng tuition fee, pangdagdag sa electric bills, mga ganung bagay po na talaga namang na-appreciate. Kaya ito po yung sinasabi namin na perfect opportunity dun sa mga taong gustong mag-umpisa ng negosyo, gustong magkaroon ng, sabi nga, magandang hanap buhay. And the good thing, this is a US-based company. So alam naman po natin, pag mga international company, talagang they're really serious building the business. Kumbaga, hindi po masasayang yung investment po natin dito.
Okay, thank you very much, Gren. Ang dami kong information na nakuha and na-inspire ako sa kwento mo na you started as a delivery boy sa LBC and ngayon triple diamond associate ka na sa Max International. So I'm sure yung mga viewers natin na nakikinig talagang na-inspire. So over to you, Jojo, kasi I think Jojo has a lot of questions also just watching the video.
Wow.
I think marami na
Yes.
questions. And listening to you.
Galing talaga ni Gren. Triple Diamond Associate. Congratulations, Gren. And may you inspire a lot more people to join Max International. Kaya lang, Gwen, papahinga ka muna sa pag-answer. Si Suzette naman pagtrabahuhin natin.
Yes, sir.
Suzette, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
On Max International, what is the vision behind Max International?
Alright, sige. So, after hearing from a very inspiring story of Mr. Gren, so before I answer that question, let me just share. First and foremost, Max International is really committed to the mission to fulfill, to build a legacy, to change the lives of the people. So, one of which nga is si Mr. Gren. So, we want to build a legacy to change the lives of the people through health, opportunity, success, and of course, giving back to the community. So to answer your question, Mr. Giorgio, what is the vision of Max? So the vision of Max International being a global leader in glutathione enhancing products. Now, we provide the life-changing benefits of our patented science-based products in the world. So, this is driven by Max values and of course, importante po yung aming uncompromising commitment to integrity. So, that's very important. So, we value yung pong aming long-term strategies and social responsibility. So talagang ina-embrace namin yung corporate responsibility by creating products that will improve the health of the people. And kagaya nga ng na-mention ni Mr. Gren, we are opening doors to people for entrepreneurship. So not only here in the Philippines, but worldwide. We are present in the different countries in the world. So all of our actions seek to improve yung belief and trust of our relationships with the people. So we are guided by our thrust of one dream, one vision, one team, and one mission.
Great.
Yeah.
So, ang Max International is really a global leader in the glutathione enhancing products. And then, as we learned earlier about the experience of Gren, Guadamor. Very inspiring. Now, if we have a lot of Gren in the Philippines and internationally, where is your company based? Nasabi in the US. And how big are you in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Suzette.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we've been in the business now for about 12 years now in the Philippines. So, but as mentioned, now we are present worldwide now. So actually, our head office is located in Salt Lake City, Utah. No, and we have become one of the fastest growing companies. And in fact, we are continually expanding. Now, in fact, we are adding international markets now next year. And for here in the Philippines, now we are located, our main office is in Ortigas in Pasig. I understand nakapunta ka na doon, Mr. Jojo, no? Na-visit mo na
Of
kami doon.
course.
Yeah, so that's our head office now in Ortigas, Pasig. And we have a branch now in Cebu. We also have a training centers in Tuguegarao and Bataan, and the pickup center in Davao. And good news that we are adding additional branches next year. So we are really very visible, not just here in the Philippines, but worldwide. And
Ang
by
galing.
the way, I may just add, Mr. Sir Jojo, no, to really instill the legitimacy of our business. No, we are a member of a direct selling association of the Philippines, and in fact, now our Vice President for Asia is the current chairman of the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, Mr. Joey Sarmiento.
Yes, I'm sure, Suzette, you will get your 13-month pay and your bonus by mentioning Mr. Joey Sarmiento, my good friend. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is our DSAP chairman. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you know, I was former treasurer
Oh,
and director of the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, and I have worked well with Joey Sarmiento, our chairman. Yeah. Okay. Good answer, Suzette. Now we will have our magic question. I'm sure you will give a prize.
yeah,
So,
actually, we
Andre,
prepared a prize.
please flash the question. Oh, mechanics muna. So, watch for the special question in the segment to be announced. Be ready to send your correct answer at the chat box in FB in this format: complete name, email address, cell phone number, and the answer to the question. So the first respondents with the correct answer will be announced at the end of the show. So let us have our cell phones ready. So the question is, Suzette, please do the honors.
Yeah, all right. So, Sir Jojo, and to all the viewers, no, today, no, napakadali talaga nitong question na to. Actually, giveaway na to, no? So, you just have to answer what is one of the products of Max International. So, yeah, no? So, giveaway na po ito, and we are giving you a very exciting Max product, no? And of course, merchandise items. So, yan, bilisan nyo na po. Type it down, no? So any one of the products of Max International.
Yeah. So again, type the answer in the chat box in this format: complete name, email address, cell phone number, and the answer to the question. And then we will have the winner at the end of the show. Okay? Para na hindi na tayo mahirapan, Andre, please flash the answer. O, ayan na. Bargain na yan. Ma mananalo na ng X thousand of pesos na prize from Max International. Good. So, chat na sa FB chat box and we will announce the winner later. So again, to our viewers, please send in your entries and then we will have the winners or winners posted at the end of the show. And it has been great having Gren, Triple Diamond Associate. We learned about Max International, the glutathione company and its products. We learned about the vision of Max International through Suzette, who will have her bonus and 13-month pay given immediately. by Chairman Joey Sarmiento and also give the hosts.
Yeah.
Biro lang.
Visit us in our office, Mr. Jojo.
I'm sure it is walking distance from my house.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So we'll see you
Okay.
there.
So, yeah, stay tuned. We will be back.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
May lumapit na ba sa'yo na nag-alok ng get-rich-quick scheme? Huwag maging biktima.
Ang Direct Selling Association of the Philippines at ang Department of Trade and Industry ay magkaagapay sa pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman tungkol sa legitimate direct selling.
Mayroong 8-point test na ginagamit upang malaman kung ang kumpanya ay piramiding o hindi. Ang mga sumusunod ay 3 halimbawa mula dito. Inaalok ka na kumita sa mga nare-recruit. Pati posisyon ay pwedeng bilhin. Ang kumpanya ay walang product return policy. Mag-ingat, baka mabiktima.
Kung sa tingin ninyo, pyramid scheme ang gamit ng inyong sinalihang kumpanya, ilapit at i-report ito sa Department of Trade and Industry Consumer Hotline 1384. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon ukol sa legitimate direct selling at ang 8-point test, visit www.dsap.ph.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Does hybrid learning make you think twice about the way you deliver education? Are you getting charged for a learning management solution, but you don't see the results for blended learning? We at YesTech bring hybrid learning so you can focus on what you do best, to deliver exceptional education. YesTech has proven excellence with features like virtual meetings, attendance, daily tests and exams, assignments and markings between teachers, students, and admin in virtual learning and teaching, but we never stop improving. With COVID-19, the world came to a standstill and the operations of schools were affected. We interviewed teachers, students, parents, and administrative personnel, and we learned that the delivery of education in the 21st century needed fast and complete learning applications and tools. Now that schools are reopening and students are excited to go to school, our team at YesTech is thrilled to assist in this transition. We bring more excitement to this hybrid learning with our premium platform and features like group study, seamless payment collection of fees, your-based ID card system, and more, automating day-to-day management of school operations. And we at YesTech aim to rule the edtech space with exceptional customer service, retraining and retooling, and pushing the limits. Say yes to learning with YesTech.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Good more earnings, everybody. Max morning. Dr. Alex.
Yes, and we are in our final segment na, wala na, final na. Mag-Miss Universe na tayo, no? Mag-ask na tayo ng questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but before
So,
that, we will have some announcements.
yes,
So,
of course.
yeah, we have Young Living as one of our supporters on Talk.Shop Asia. And then we have Your Daily Bread Bake Shop. Yeah, YDB starts baking at Rockwell The Grove, ground floor, retail row, E. Rodriguez Avenue, Pasig City. Freshly baked bread delivered daily. You can be assured of one of the best tasting breads and pastries. Your daily breads have no preservatives. Your orders will be prepared just before you pick up or just before your desired delivery schedule. Place your orders now at Facebook ydbread.com or via Viber 0956 798 6501. Once again, your daily bread, freshly baked bread delivered daily.
On384.
Also,
Okay.
also activate your hybrid campus. Now that schools are opening, we are ready to assist you in the transition. With Yes Tech, say yes to learning with Yes Tech. You can visit our website at https.yestech.com, https yestechpremium.com, and you can also message us with adminmanila at yestechpremium.com. You can also call us at 956-779-7752. Say yes to learning with Yes Tech. Thank you.
Okay, great. Special shout out to my former colleague, the region director of Coca-Cola Bottlers, Mr. Chuck Herreos. He is watching now.
Hello, hello, and favorite ko talaga yung Coke, no?
Yes,
I'm
happiness
a Coke
journey.
drinker, actually. I'm a Coke drinker.
Good. We can now call on our guests. But before we call on our guest, let's flash the winner of the Watch and Win promo of Max International. Andre? So the winner, Joanna Marie Balagtas, Mac Lester Tabag, Cleofe S. De Pago, Loreto Sibayan Estrelita Onarque. So Max International will be in touch with you for your prizes. Congratulations. So now we
Congratulations to
can
our Yay.
oh, okay, good. So now we can call our guests for the Miss Universe question of Dr. Alex. So can we call on Dr. Lorenzo, Cedric, and Suzette and Granny? Dr.
Okay,
Alex,
so
take it away.
yes, so are you ready for your Miss Universe question? Cedric will answer it first, followed by Dr. Lorenzo, and then um, Suzette. Okay, so I will ask the Miss Universe question. If you have the power to change the present situation of the 20-month pandemic lockdown, what will it be and why? So my question, did you get the question, Cedric?
Sorry, it
If
was a
you
little
have the
choppy.
okay, if you have the power to change the present situation of the 20-month pandemic with lockdown, what will it be and why?
Ooh, okay. First thing that comes into mind would be better implementation policies of the vaccine, I guess, better rollouts, better contact tracing, and definitely more active instead of reactionary policies on international travel, especially now that we're facing a new variant. So, yeah, that's what comes into mind. A more active policy and protocol rather than reactionary.
Thank you very much, Cedric. How about you, Dr. Lorenzo?
I think extending from what Sir Cedric has said, I would change major things even from the leadership perspective. So both top down and bottom up. Echoing what Sir Cedric has also said, focusing on proactive rather than reactive healthcare measures, and also people-centered responses to the pandemic. Um, that would include as well good response for our economy.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lorenzo. Ma'am Suzette?
Good question. All right. So to answer that, no, so I think that the best thing is that we should have a very good healthcare system. So that whatever comes no into whatever challenges we have encountered, no, we are ready, no, that will accommodate all walks, the people from all walks of life, no, may it be from the rich class or from the poorest class, no. So it's like in the developing countries that they have no problem, no, whenever they encounter any sickness, no, as long as the government can provide a very good health care. And of course, on top of that, definitely we should have a good governance, no, to lead our country, no, to be inspiring and motivating to the Filipinos. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Suzette. How about you, Gren?
Yes, ma'am. Ayan, yung mga kasama natin dito, ah, kagaya ng mga nabanggit po nila. Kasi especially right now, no, talagang kailangan ma-educate natin yung mga tao. And of course, bukod sa education, ma-provide yung pangangailangan din ng mga tao. Kasi especially right now, 'di ba, talagang ang daming naapektuhan ng pandemic. Hindi lang yung health natin, especially yung economy natin, 'di ba? Maraming taong nawalan ng hanap buhay, maraming negosyong nagsara, 'di ba? So kumbaga at least makapag-provide ang government natin na mabigyan ng magandang opportunity ang bawat isa. Plus, yun nga, magkaroon ng, kumbaga, parang additional knowledge or latest technology para sabi nga yung mga safety protocols na yan, magkaroon ng mga, maintindihan lahat ng mga tao. Plus, madiscipline din yung mga tao. Kasi kahit na meron tayong mga implementation na knowledge and everything, pero kung hindi po natin na didiscipline yung lahat ng tao, so hindi po siya magiging effective.
Thank you very much for your answers. I'm sure lahat sila talagang na-accept namin, no, yung answers ninyo kasi it makes sense lahat ng sinabi ninyo. So, over to you, Jo. I think matatalino yung ating group sa panel ngayon. Talagang na-answer nila yung ating Miss Universe question.
Oo nga, malapit na kasi Miss Universe eh. Nandun na
Yes, sa mga
si ano, 'di ba? Yung judge na Filipina, yung asawa ni Dinglong Dantes,
yes,
si
si Marian.
Marian Rivera. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Before we go on to the key takeaway messages, I think Max International has a promo to announce. Suzette?
Yeah, Sir Georgia and Doc Alex, no, we really appreciated that you invited us no, to be part of this event today. And we're very happy na gusto namin i-share no, ang aming Max products no, to all the viewers today. So, ito po yung promo namin. No, just send us a message no, via Messenger. Mr. Andre, can you flash ba yung, yung slide that where they can connect with us? So to all those who are present today, first time you heard no from Max International, you can get in touch with us no through our Max International FB page and our website. So just leave us a message, send us a message through Messenger, FB Messenger, and we have something for you. No, you will be getting a special gift no, from Max International. So you may connect with us no, via the numbers that you can see here in the screen or through Viber no, to get updated on the promos, events, and other things. No? All right, so yun. So we'll be waiting for you and you'll be getting a very good surprise from Max International.
Great. Okay, now for our final key messages or takeaways. So you can mention where we can, our audience can reach you, Viber you, or connect with you, and your key messages for today's show. Maybe we start with Dr. Lorenzo.
Thank you so much, Sir Jojo. So I think key takeaways for today's show is that when we strive for sustainable development, we must leave no one behind. Whether youth, child, or adult or elderly, we leave no one behind. And when we say sustainable development, it includes all aspects of our life, our health, our planet, our sustainable finances and economy. Everything must be taken into consideration in order for all of us to live a prosperous life that doesn't affect negatively the lives of others and the future generation. One important way that the youth, especially, can be active in terms of making change in their own communities is, of course, joining volunteer programs like the Movers program. We are, again, an open network of youth volunteers who provide trainings and workshops to so much youth communities as well, wherever, whenever in the world, and we look forward to welcoming you in our program. If we can flash the links for Movers program, that would be amazing. You can visit our website at www.youthcolab.org/movers, or visit our Facebook page or join our Facebook community. Follow us on LinkedIn, and of course in our Instagram page to be updated with when and how you can join our workshops soon. And we look forward to you joining the movement. Back to you, Sir Jojo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lorenzo. Now we can have Mr. Cedric.
Yes, may follow us on facebook.com/masshomeph for our furnitures. Again, it's affordable, stylish, and durable, and we do what we can to produce timeless furnitures that will stand the test of time, no matter what trends, no matter what decades, will always be stylish.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cedric. So, ano ba? Ladies last. So, Gren, ikaw naman. Key takeaway, Gren.
Yes, first of all, thank you so much, Sir Jojo and Dr. Alex. And also to Talk Shop Asia. This is my second time na ma-interview po sa Talk Shop Asia. So thank you so much. It's an honor. And of course, our takeaway for today afternoon, of course, we experience a lot of challenges in life, especially right now during the pandemic, almost 2 years. But of course, in every challenges that we experience in life, there's always a big opportunity. Sabi nga, there's always a rainbow after the rain, di ba? So take the opportunity, especially dun sa mga tao na sabi nga nawawalan ng pag-asa. But of course, kailangan maging matapang po tayo sa lahat ng bagay, especially during this time. So you can reach us, like ako po, meron po akong Facebook page, yung Unlimited Success 111, and also my Facebook account, Gren Guadamar po. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Great. Thank you, Gren. And now, last but not the least, Miss Suzette.
All right, thank you, Mr. Giorgio and Doc Alex. No, again, no, for this very fulfilling day, no, for us, no, in Max International. So, as mentioned earlier, no, you can get in touch with us, no, through our Max International FB page, and also we have a website and Viber, no, and yeah, so as you can see here in the screen, so get in touch with us, no, anytime, no, we will be gladly assisting you. And for the key takeaway, no, this is a universal statement that we are always saying to the associates, especially no, with what we have experienced no, in the pandemic situation. No? So we really have to take care of our health. No, as we are always saying, we only have one body, so we have to take care of it. And with Max International, you can never go wrong.
Great. Love your body. Or
Yeah.
somebody else will. Biro lang, biro lang. Okay. With the pandemic, businesses became unsure of so many things. The necessity for relying on your own support, system has never been so important to survive. The essence of connecting, engaging, and networking will be the answer to thrive. Yan ang sinabi ni Grant. At saka ni Mr. Cedric and Mr. Dr. Lorenzo. And that's what we are here for you. Until next Saturday, 3 p.m. Final shout.
Let's talk.
Let's shop. Power drop your network to top here at Talk.Shop Asia Power Network. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Wave tayo, please. Thank you very much. Gren, thank you very much. Suzette, Mr. Cedric, I will be in touch. I want to order some of your products. Dr. Lorenzo, I would like to be part of your Movers program. Dr. Alex, see you next week. Thank you.
See you next week, Joe. And thank you very much.
Talk.Shop Asia has just brought you Talk.Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, hosted by Organizational Development Network Champion Maricar Sandalo, Direct Selling Sensei Jojo Barakias, and Asean EduTech Leader Dr. Alex Reyes, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Brought to you by Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, Unionbank-Globallinker, Asean Youth Organization, and Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park, engaging you with CEO talks, community mind, feature shops, and a variety of them. Talk.Shop Asia Power Network. Power drop your network here to talk. Until next Saturday, 3 p.m. here on Big Media.
Audio Jungle.